Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical FX Trading. This is a weekly analysis for Euro Yen for December 29th, 2019. Remember, if you want to get all the updates that we put out on Euro Yen analysis, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Just click on that subscribe button, bottom right hand corner of the screen. You can also follow our Euro Yen playlist if you want updates on this pair exclusively. So I went ahead and I mapped out our weekly pivot points. And what this means is I'm expecting price to travel to these different destinations. You can think of pivot points as almost like a road marker. Price won't necessarily go there this week. However, there's a good chance it will, just based on the previous week's price action. So what I'm expecting is that price will visit the pivot point at some point, which is 122.01. So meaning that even if it's going to continue up, I'm expecting a pullback to here. And actually, if I'm looking to buy, I could expect a pullback all the way really to any of these weekly S1 or weekly S2, which would still be on trend for the short term. However, I'm looking at this. This is a big daily, weekly chart. This is my daily chart. If we look at this trend going all the way back to early 2018, we see peaks like this are typically the rally is where our price chokes out at and then reverses the other way. So I'm not looking to buy here. I'm actually more looking for opportunities to sell. However, I've got some conflicting signals. So I've got three moving averages: my fast, my medium, my slow. My fast is the blue, medium is the red, and my slow is the green. Which is my 200-day moving average. Right now, price is moving above the 200-day moving average, so that's a bullish signal. Now, if I were to flip over to the weekly, we see that in this big that same price action, just my candles are consolidated, right? So now each one of these candles represents a week instead of a day. And we see this is a long-term descending trend channel where in a downtrend, I really want my fast in the bottom moving average, my medium, then my long on top, and that's exactly how it looks. And I'll look for pullbacks to the 50 to make my sells. So going by that theory, the last 2 weeks I've been selling because it was up in that zone, which would have worked out well. However, price went ahead and slapped back on me. But at the same time, price hasn't exceeded these old highs, right? So I'm really waiting for a confirmation candle, as in what's next, before I make my next move. So I had a really super bullish week. It's been looking bullish since September. However, now we're hitting this congestion zone. If we look at where weekly R1 and 2 are, between 122.95 and 123.45, we see historically price has kind of stayed above that and bounced, then moved below, then tested it, came back down. Now it's testing it again. So it is possible price could come across and move more bullish, moving towards this 200-week moving average, or we could see this is a place where price drops back down. So let's go ahead and zoom back in on our daily, and we'll see that, right, so if price were even to have another bullish day, spike up to this, and then travel back down below this descending trend line, it'd still be a bear. So it really depends on what time frame you're trading in. Because now if I'm day trading, I want to do something quicker, I'm going to go ahead and look at more like the 4 hour and the 1 hour, and these are pretty bullish. Now this is interesting though. Look at this 20 fast 20 moving average for the 4 hour. Even this spike here, it's still below, right? It's still a bearish crossover here of the 50. So we've got a lot of mixed signals. Last week was very low liquidity, so sometimes it's not about who's buying, but it's about who's not selling, right? Because there's not a lot of money in the market. So now with price up at this 122.50 mark, what's visited before, let's see if price holds up here or kind of plummets back down to this weekly, I think the weekly R1 or weekly R2 of 120.58. So, but that's really for the big trades. So if you're just doing day trades, you want to be in and out of your trades within the day, you're more likely to be trading the 4 hour or 1 hour. And that's been very bullish for this pair. You just got to be careful because even if you're buying, you don't want to buy at the top. All right, you want to wait for a pullback. So let's go ahead and set the parallel trend channel. And we can see this is where price has been moving. Right, price just recently took a big skip off of there. So now even if I'm bullish on Euro Yen, I'm going to wait for a dip back down to here, this 121.45 mark, 122, before I get in for another buy. You can short this as well. Just know that even if you short it, you're going to have some support here, so it's not going to go too far. This pair has really been in this congestion zone. As it gets closer to 123, I think that'll stay the norm. So what we see here is this week I'm really waiting to see if price stays above this pivot 122. If price hangs out here but doesn't make a bullish move forward, I'll still be having my bear hats on. However, I'm really looking for a drop of price below 122 to make me feel good about bearish again, because in the short term this is an extreme kind of fastly oscillating uptrend. It's got a lot of momentum, and I usually don't want to get in front of a trend that has a lot of upwards momentum. So should see some big action from this pair as we go into 2020. All right, thanks so much. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and make sure you check out all of our other currency pair analysis videos.